everyone, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make a pretty simple but good looking GFX. The things you will need for this GFX will be in the description down below, and the links to download them will be there too. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's get on to it. The first thing you're going to want to do is open Roblox Studio. You're going to press base play and then open the toolbox. You're going to have this as your screen, hopefully. You're going to press models, scroll to find plugins, and in the search bar, search up load. Once it shows load character, you're going to want to press install. I've already installed it, so it doesn't show that. Then you're going to go to the top and press plugins. And then you're going to press load character, which should be right there since you just downloaded it by Already Pro. And then you're gonna left click on the little white box part, and you're gonna type in the username that you want to have their GFX. Like, this is gonna be the username that you want your GFX to be of. You're gonna press the little box, make sure it has an X, and then R6. Now that we just imported the character, we're gonna go back to the little toolbox, go to models, and search up a face that you want to use. Since I don't want to use the face I'm using right now, I'm going to search up super happy face. This is really optional. If you don't want to change your face, then you don't have to follow these steps I'm doing right now. Once you have the little blue block open, you're just going to slide it next to your character. You're going to see on the side face changer, you're going to press the arrow next to it. Scroll, press decal, click on that. And at the top, you'll see cut, press that. Now that we have that deleted, we're gonna press backspace on the little box. Then we're gonna go to the arrow next to the username you put. Scroll down, press head, click the arrow next to head. Scroll down, press face, and then backspace to delete the face off. Now we're gonna go onto head, click it, and press paste into. Now you can see I have this super happy face added to my character. We're on the side, we're going to scroll up to the username, click it, press export selection on the bottom, and then you're going to put it into whatever file you want it saved into and name it. Make sure to press save. Now that's saved, we can exit out of Roblox Studio. Now it's time to open up Blender. When you're in Blender, you're just gonna press on the side, you're gonna left click on your mouse, press X on the keyboard, you're gonna press file at the top, import, and then wavefront OBJ. Now we can find where we saved our character from Roblox Studio. Go to the top, click Blender Render, and change it to Cycles Render. Now import OBJ. If it's white when you import it, go to the bottom, click on the white circle, and press material. Now it is all normal, and we're gonna get into how to move things and all that. Go to the side like what I'm doing and expand this, then click on that triangle. Now click the box auto smooth and enable it. Now go to the bottom and find object mode and make it edit mode. Now you're gonna wanna scroll more, find remove, and click remove doubles. Now I'm clicking on the part I want again, so hopefully it can turn black. Hold it on control and the right, I think it's right on my mouse, to kind of highlight the part I want to move. At the bottom there's going to be a triangle. Make sure to click it so you can get the option to move and rotate your item. Clicking on this blue pointed arrow will let me use the other arrows to move my selected part however I want. The green arrow is forward, the red one is in or out sideways, and the blue one is up or down. By the way, I'm using Control Z to delete. At the bottom you can click on the rotate one, so I can rotate my selected part in any direction. It's kind of like the blue pointer one we just did. By using the colors, you can drag it and twist it any way you want. As I'm playing with it, you can see how there's another hand behind my highlighted part. How to fix that is hitting Control Z, which is like the back arrow, until we get back to the black hand and fully redoing the control hold and highlighting the hand part. Making a GFX is all about retrying until you can get it right. As you can see, I still have a hand behind it, so I just kept redoing it until I got it perfect. Something that helps me is changing it to wireframe. That helps me because it makes everything else black except the thing you're highlighting, so I can focus more on the part I'm highlighting. You can see here, I highlighted my hand part because it wasn't really working and it had another hand behind it, which I didn't like. And now I'm using the rotate to rotate my hand, and I'm moving it and all that. Just remember, something isn't working, you can always click Control Z and redo it all and restart the same process using the steps I've already told you. So here's what I kind of finished. It doesn't look the best because this was just an example to help you understand how you're supposed to make it. But obviously you can rotate any part of the body in every different way you want. This is just how I have it. Now I'm going to teach you how to render it and add HDRIs, which is good lighting basically for your GFX. You're going to go to the top and click the two boxes, so now you're basically splitting your screen. Go to Google and search up HDRI Haven. Click HDRIs on the top and there's thousands to choose from. You can test whatever ones you want, find what's best for you. But I am going to press skies on the side. This is basically like a filter to filter them. And I'm just going through the names and trying to find the one that I used before that I really like. Once you find the HDRI you want, click on it, scroll to the bottom, not that far, scroll and find this list and click 4K. And I don't really know how it does for Mac, but on Windows it will show right here that I downloaded. And you can kind of do it however you do it for your device. This is how I download things on my Windows. Go back into your Blender, go to the sidebar on the side, click that world, click surface, then use nodes, then click the little dot next to color, then it will pop up the screen and hit environment texture. Now you can open up the file your HDRI saved to. Once you get it added, click open image. As you can see, you can't see my HDRI, but if you go to the bottom, click the circle and press rendered, you can not only see what your GFX will look like when it's rendered, but you can also see what it looks like with the filter HDRI. Now go back to the bottom and change it to material. Now we're going to render it, so hold down Shift A and then click camera. And I'm just going to kind of move my camera out of the way. I don't think this does anything. It's just because when you get like the camera view and are about to render it, the camera is sometimes in the way. So I kind of just move it back, but this is really optional and it's really nothing to worry about if you don't do it. Now go to the bottom and click view and then camera. On your keyboard, do Shift A and make sure it shows up these little 4 lines. I am using WASD and my mouse to kind of move it and direct it to where I want my thing to be blended, kind of the size as you can see in the frame. Get it positioned however you want. In the top, press the camera. Under dimensions, you should see this box and you can basically change the size of your rendered GFX, so just click on it and you can type in whatever you want. I'm doing 3000 times 3000. Now, since it's framed and positioned how I want, I can go to the side and press render. Now I get the satisfaction of watching it render. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I really hope it was helpful. And just know, if you are still really confused with how GFXs work and you aren't getting it correct, just know that there's so many other videos you can watch. There's so many ways to do it, and this was just how I do it, which I learned best doing. And just keep going with it. I used to not be good at it at all. I would spend hours on it and it would turn out horrible. But now, as you can see, I'm getting a lot better because I'm learning a lot new things and new steps. So yeah, bye!
Perfect.